can argue with me whether the Juke is actually a sports car, but the Nissan Motorsports division created a NISMO version of this car, and then they went and created a NISMO RS version, and that's what we have here today. Either the NISMO division at Nissan has gone crazy, or some people like to drive the Juke really fast. The Juke is undeniably a funky looking little car. It's got very strange lighting in front. We've got these slash blinker lights on top of the fenders. We've got round halogen headlights in front, and then we have strips of white LEDs below that. It's a crazy mix of stuff, but I really like it. They only come in black, white, or silver, and we get these red mirror caps to really accentuate the look. They also sit a little lower than the standard Juke for better handling and aerodynamics, and we also get these 18-inch wheels standard. The NISMO RS comes in either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive version, but Nissan gives you kind of a hard choice at that point. The front-wheel drive version only comes with the 6-speed manual transmission, and the all-wheel drive version, which has a pretty cool torque vectoring system, only comes with the continuously variable transmission and automatic. Recaro seats come standard with the NISMO RS version of the Juke, and I sort of hate these seats. These will keep you in place if you're ripping around the corners, but it's just so tough to get your butt over these bolsters. It's not entirely comfortable, and I wouldn't want to do it every day. Up in the dashboard here we have basically a doubled-in head unit. This is the Nissan navigation package. It's pretty good. This is a really small screen though. It's a 5.8-inch touchscreen, but the navigation system is pretty good. One thing I like about it is it proactively reads out traffic problems on the road ahead of you, even if you don't have a route programmed in. But the really cool thing about this head unit, this actually comes with Nissan Connect. So I've got my phone plugged into the USB port down here. It's iPhone, and it's running the Nissan Connect app. They also have it for Android. So with the Nissan Connect app running on my phone, I can hit this apps screen over here, and I have to hit a My Apps button. Then if I want to do online search for a destination, I just hit this online search button, wait for it to come up. So I can enter any search term I want here. I'll just throw in CBS, and it goes out to Google, searches for results, gives me CBS Interactive, that's our local headquarters here. And once I hit that button, then it shows me the address, the phone number. I could actually have it make a call through the Bluetooth hands-free phone system, or I hit the start button, and that throws it into the navigation system. Now you notice I went through a lot of steps to get there. I really wish they would put this app kind of in the main navigation menu so I could find it a lot quicker and get my destinations programmed a lot faster. But now let me show you the true magic of the Nissan Juke. So down here I've got the screen showing climate control, and I can change the temperature, of course, and change some of the settings here. But if I push this D mode button, suddenly I get drive settings. And this is fairly unique for a car in this segment. You get a lot of control over how this car drives. Right now it's in normal. It's showing the torque curve on the screen here. I'm not really going to be looking at that while I'm driving. I put it in Eco, and it gives me this Eco screen, my Eco score for how efficiently I'm driving. Now when I hit the Sport button, that's what I really want to do in the NISMO RS, I get this thing showing my turbo boost, and it also changes the accelerator profile to a sport setting, so it's a lot more sensitive. I get a lot more power with just a little touch on the gas pedal. And it also changes the steering program to a sport program, so the steering suddenly becomes heavier, more responsive. And that's something you don't really find too often on many cars today, and certainly not in cars in this segment. So I really like that part of it. All right, to really test the Nissan Juke NISMO RS, I brought it up to a windy road. This is this car's natural element. So I got a nice tight corner here coming around. It's holding up nicely. I can feel the front wheels digging in. It's actually got a limited slip differential on the front wheels. But let me talk a little bit about the engine. The whole point of the NISMO RS is that Nissan Motorsports Group has taken this engine, 1.6 liter 4-cylinder, turbocharged and direct injection, and got the horsepower up to 215. They got the torque up to 210 pound-feet. Amazingly good numbers for that small of an engine. For fuel economy with this engine, it's rated at 25 miles per gallon city, 31 miles per gallon highway. That's certainly decent fuel economy, especially for a car that's really this fun. All right, let's price out our 2014 Nissan Juke NISMO RS. Base price for this model is $26,120. Navigation package costs $1,200. And with destination, our total price is $28,130. That's a pretty high price for this car, and personally, I would go with the standard Juke NISMO model that doesn't have these annoying Recaro seats, shaves about $3,000 off. Not as powerful, but still a fun car, handles really well. That's the one I would get.